Hello, Memphis, and welcome to Around the Block, the show that gives you an inside look on what's happening in your city. From the latest school news to the sporting events, we've got you covered. My name is Kaif Gilany, and today we will be discussing the stellar start from the Memphis Grizzlies and give you a closer look at the growth of our wonderful city. But first, we'll meet a group of kids who have big plans for the future. Reporter Sydney Armstrong met with students at Germantown Elementary School and asked them what they would do if they were president for a day. Check it out.
Germantown Elementary students know their alphabet, times tables, and how to read a chapter book. But you may be surprised that they know a thing or two about our government.
The only thing I know about our government is that there are representatives and senators.
Once there was a war before before people came. Something that the president is famous about.
And speaking of the president, they can discuss his purpose too.
He gives speeches. He makes sure that everybody is nice to everybody around the world.
He can reject laws or approve them.
He makes life a better place.
Well, now that these students have defined our government's purpose, let's see just what they would do if they were president for a day.
Say a speech about people being good and bad and let the community get together so people can know each other better. Make sure everyone stays good and everyone's okay. I'll just let everyone be how they are.
And while some students had very professional ideas, many of them were focused on the health, safety, and overall well-being of our nation.
I would make sure they would stop making cigarettes.
I would make sure at least 2 policemen and their family live in each neighborhood. I would make sure no bullying happened ever.
With all of these excellent ideas, it's exciting to see what the next generation will bring to our government and, in turn, our country. Reporting for GHS TV, I'm Sydney Armstrong.
With the answers that those children gave, I know that the future of our world is in the right hands. And now I'll hand it over to my co-host, Maclean Mayers, who will give us an update on our hometown's beloved basketball team. So, Maclean.
Thanks, Kaif. In the past few weeks, the Memphis Grizzlies have been making smart decisions both on and off the court. The recent multi-team trade that sent both Quincy Pondexter and Tyshawn Prince to another NBA team allowed for the Grizzlies to pick up former Boston Celtic Jeff Green, the versatile long arc shooter that the Grizzlies have always seemed to have been missing. Once the trading deadline had passed, the Grizz returned back to their winning ways, beating Eastern Conference foe the Toronto Raptors, as well as the Orlando Magic, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Rajon Rondo-led Dallas Mavericks. Now, along with the success on the court, many of Memphis' players have started to gain national attention. One in particular is Grizzlies center Marc Gasol, who was just voted to be one of the 5 Western Conference starters at this year's All-Star Game in New York City. Now, if you want to cheer on your hometown team at the FedEx Forum, you can visit nba.com/Grizzlies for more information. And now we'll toss it over to Sydney Armstrong, who will give us an update on what's happening in our city. Sydney?
Hello, welcome to Things to Do Around the Block. I'm Sydney Armstrong. The city of Memphis is one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. There are so many new businesses, events, and restaurants popping up in our hometown every day. Reporter Maclean Mayers found out about our booming city and about how our city's attractions bring in more and more visitors. Check it out.
Memphis is known for many things. For some, it's the home of the blues. For others, it's the best spot to get a plate of barbecue. Statistically, though, it's the city with one of the highest crime rates in the nation.
There are some people who don't know much at all, and all they know is Elvis and barbecue. There's some who just know it's someplace in Tennessee.
I had the chance to sit down with Choose 901's media coordinator, Michael Phillips. Phillips is one of the many people who is working to make Memphis a top destination.
So there are lots of businesses and organizations and people who are choosing to come to Memphis to do good work. Memphis is not a place they're stuck. It's not a place that they didn't have any better options. Memphis is the place they desired and have chosen to be.
One thing that many local politicians have urged for is a better quality of life for residents. With that comes new restaurants, new places to meet with your friends, and places that you can even enjoy on your own.
When you have people who choose to be someplace, They want to have someplace nice to go out and eat. They want to have someplace where they can get together with their friends. They want to have someplace where it's easy to enjoy themselves.
So where can we expect the Bluff City in the near future? With new economic development and a drive for a better city, it seems as though the only way is up. Reporting for GHS TV, I'm Maclean Mayers.
It just goes to show you how wonderful Memphis really is. Well, that's all the time we have for this week's episode. If you have any questions or comments about our show, send us a tweet at ATB Memphis. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next time around the block.
Everybody's feeling alright.